arriving earlier at the arena with a big game on the road awaiting. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got the Prophet, DeRozan out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Kornet in at center. And for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Always a fun time of the season. The race for the postseason kicks into high gear.
Yeah, this is when the pack starts to split apart. The true contenders come to light, and the teams that might have looked good early start to fade.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Dosunmu, the pass to Kornet. There's the screen. Here's the Prophet, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now, here's Mobley. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. There's Garland. No good on his first attempt of the game. Here's the Prophet. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Mitchell. This game he had 34 points. That one goes. Counted.
So capable in the mid-range. Donovan Mitchell will take those every time.
Here's the Prophet, guarded by Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Taking the bump. Garland doesn't hold back.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's the Prophet. guarded by Garland. The Prophet passes to Cornette. There's a screen. Now here's Dosunmu. Just 3 to shoot. Up top, DeRozan. Shoots over Okoro. DeRozan's shot is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Garland, the pass to Allen.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammates.
The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Garland. Green, the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more.
Bulls trail by 13. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got DeRozan. Prophet is out there with White. Then it's Williams. And it's Johnson in at the power forward position. Here's DeRozan. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Fader on the way. He gets that one. And it's 8 points for the Prophet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
LeVert kicks to Russell, launches it. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the pass to Johnson. And here's White. Here's the Prophet. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Tips it up. Out to White. Johnson outside. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 now.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams, the consistency from that range.
Yeah, on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
Chicago with the ball after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. DeRozan against LeVert. Outside Russell. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Merrill. Connects from three-point range. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bulls trail by 14. Here's the Prophet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeVert the pass to Russell. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
There's the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 8. Going inside.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Russell passes to Merrill. It's LeVert on the wing. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And another miss by Cleveland. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's the Prophet. 10 points for him. The lead now cut to single digits. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Mobley. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Deciding to change it up. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Cleveland. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for Chicago, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into the season.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from the Prophet.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Here's Garland. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Okoro. And it's Russell in the corner. Kicks to Okoro. Smith the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And Smith with the stuff.
One of the cases where height failed to tell you the whole story.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's the Prophet. 12 points for him. With the drive. And Okoro pulls it down.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Dishes it to Mobley. Smith outside. Drills it from outside. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu. It's over Garland. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mobley outside. He kicks it to Okoro. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Prophet's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Green. They set the pick. Here's the Prophet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 15 points for the Prophet.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Here they come, fans. It's your powerhouse dance team.
George Niang is checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Russell. And a change for the Bulls. White's checked in.
Let them hear it.
Garland the pass to Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And Cleveland making a change here. Russell's checked in. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Dosunmu. Another three for Chicago.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Celtics was superb. He tallied 50 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's the Prophet following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And the three ball is good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Cavaliers leading. Al Russell, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. For three, Mitchell. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Prophet passes to Cornette. White dishes to Green. It's good. This game is all even.
That's how you run the pick and roll, especially with Draymond Green, such a good decision maker in those situations.
Garland looking it over. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Right wing. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Dosunmu. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Okoro wide open. He fired. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 3. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Now, here's Okoro. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the Prophet, covered by Mitchell. Here's the Prophet. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. The Prophet's got 19 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Mitchell finds Garland. Allen outside. The pass to Garland. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up that he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 19. For the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Okoro passes to Allen. The dish now to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Offline with his three.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Prophet with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland. Here's the Prophet. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bulls lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, you look at both teams collectively, it seems like a toss-up. It could come down to individual matchups.
Yeah, there is some serious star power in this one. Feels like somebody's going to step up and have a monster night. Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
When you look at the metrics, they've done a great job offensively, really focused on getting the most out of each possession. The execution has been sharp. I love how they're playing right now.
Hold on just a second. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, Kenny. You saying when you look at the metrics? Yeah, right. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
One more time, fans.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now, here's Mitchell, following the miss by DeRozan. He can't get that one. Here's the Prophet, covered by Mitchell. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Here's the Prophet, back to Green. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 3. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
And here are the Bulls now. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
Get the best shot you can get. Draymond active in the paint.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the third. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Garland. Passes it to Dosunmu. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Outside Garland to the inside. Mobley double-teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Garland. And now the Bulls on the break. Steps back and shoots. The Prophet with the bucket. The Prophet's got 27.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mitchell left side. Pass to Okoro. Now Garland. Carries it from three-point range. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Here's the Prophet, guarded by Garland. The Prophet, and he goes in for the dunk. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Here's the Prophet. He has 29. Pass to Dosunmu. Green, the screen, takes the three, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Green. He has 6. Inside. Out to DeRozan. From deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
Certainly a spot on the floor. DeRozan has improved. That ought to give him some confidence.
Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's the Prophet. Outside DeRozan. Oh, good with the triple.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And it's Allen with the jam.
As Allen continues to develop his offensive game, he continues to earn the trust of his teammates.
Takes a step back. The Prophet passes to Dosunmu. Hits it from three-point range. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Both free throws good from the Prophet. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's Harlan for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points for him. There's the pass to the Prophet. Clock at 4. Fades away, and that one is good. The Prophet's got 33 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass it to Okoro. Kicks to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. For 3, Mitchell. The Prophet grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Cornette. Outside, Green. It's good from long range. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. There's the drive, and Mobley throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now the pass to Cornette. And the Bulls, another three.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And here is Garland. 16 points for him.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the Prophet. The Prophet's got 11 points in the quarter.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Allen, a screen on DeRozan. Passes it to Garland. Let's go. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Prophet passes to Green. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Now, here's Okoro. DeRozan defending. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Cleveland making a change here. Russell's checked in. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. The Prophet passes to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Russell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Allen. And it's LeVert in for Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Here's the Prophet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, the defender all over for the Bulls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys. And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
The drive-by ball. Fires it up. The Prophet with the bucket. The Prophet's got 39.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And now look at Donovan Mitchell. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. The Bulls making a change here as well. DeRozan's checked in. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Never a bad idea to
run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Feeds it to Russell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Prophet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley. The Bulls have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here is Smith. 12 points for him. To the middle. That's tipped.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to DeRozan. Johnson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Russell passes to Smith. The layup missed. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach team.
Again for Wires. And Chicago also making a switch. The Prophets checked in for Lonzo Ball. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Taking a look at the Bulls. Williams is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's the Prophet. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Smith dishes to Garland. Here he goes. Russell with a wide open look. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Russell. The pass to Garland. Smith against Johnson. Lock at 6. Garland, the pass to Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game. Garland against White. It's stolen by Smith. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's White. They set the pick. Into the lane. Passes it to the Prophet. Knocks down the 3-ball. The Prophet's got 44.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Smith kicks to Garland, and it's Russell in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Smith sets the pick for Garland. And it's blocked. DeRozan surveying the D. Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's the Prophet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And please give a round of applause for your Cavs powerhouse, Big T.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen outside. The kick out to Mobley. Pass to Russell. Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Chicago calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Another round of applause for your Cleveland Cavs Minis.
DeRozan against Mobley. DeRozan's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Down low, here's Green, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Russell finds Mitchell. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Another 3 for Chicago.
DeRozan so used to creating off the dribble, that time just able to catch and shoot.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg, and Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. Here's the screen. 4 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. Pulls it from 20. Second shot opportunity. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks very much. We've been tracking the triple-doubles from MP all season, and now he's closing in on more records. He's very much in range to break the single-season record for most triple-doubles at this pace. Something we'd all love to see. Back to you guys.
He has been something else this year. Boy, I'd love to see it. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Mitchell with it. Shoots it. The putback. The Prophet grabs the board. The Prophet's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Cornette. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Russell. The Prophet passes to Cornette. Out to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the break. A shot by the Prophet, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Garland is checked in for Russell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Johnson comes in for Draymond Green. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Williams' shot is off. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Garland finds Mitchell. Now Okoro. White covering. The trade. Okoro's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. White dishes the ball. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wound up there for Allen. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here are the Bulls now. Johnson outside. Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. There's the pass to the Prophet. There's the double team with Allen. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball against Garland. And he makes good on the layup.
Defenses try to rough Garland up, and, man, it rarely works.
The Bulls leading by 21. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's the Prophet, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Here's the Prophet. Can they get it? He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Prophet.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Allen passes to Mitchell. tries the spin move. He kicks it to Okoro. From outside the arc, and it's White with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
A shot by the Prophet, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And stolen by White. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.